In the top stories, St. Kitts Music Festival returns to Warner Park, government to accelerate change in water services sector, and Akila Byron Nisbet resigns from PLP. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Are you into the agricultural industry? Do you want the funds to grow your business? Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans is launching the $20 million agricultural fund. All you need to apply is your ID, proof of address, and 2 references, and you will receive the funding to get the equipment, tools, products, staffing, and services to grow your business. Plus, you pay nothing down, get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and a convenient hassle-free service. Don't hesitate. Apply today at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com or call 662-9268 or 466-1640. Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans. Every day we help businesses succeed.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. The St. Kitts Music Festival Committee has announced that this year's edition of the festival will be held at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium. In a release issued on Thursday, the committee stated that Warner Park Stadium has been a favored venue for international sporting tournaments such as ICC Cricket World Cup and the Caribbean Premier League, as well as major fetes and cultural events. The grounds will offer patrons a panoramic view of the onstage performances and will, quote, provide top-class amenities strategically located to ensure patrons won't miss a single moment of the event, end quote. The release also stated that its location in the heart of Bastille makes the Warner Park Stadium easily accessible to all patrons via private and public transportation. The St. Kitts Music Festival Committee recently unveiled the first wave of artists for the 2023 edition. Chronix, Air Supply, Coffee, Skinny Fabulous, Patrice Roberts, Skillibang, Grandmasters Band, Baron Messiah, Governor, and Valiant have been announced as the first group of entertainers who will be part of the slate of artists for the 2023 lineup. The St. Kitts Music Festival will be held on June 22nd to 24th. The government is moving ahead with its agenda to accelerate change in the water services sector as it seeks to meet the demand of a growing population and an expanding agricultural sector. On the March 22nd edition of the radio and television program In Focus, Cromwell Williams, water engineer at the Water Services Department, said the theme for World Water Day 2023, Accelerating Change, is appropriate as it captures the general strategy of the government to build resiliency as it grapples with reduced rainfall due to climate change. He said drilling new wells, upgrading pipes, and enhancing technical skills are among the strategies to tap new sources of water to meet the growing demand. However, desalination has been identified as a key solution for long-term sustainability, and plans to construct a small plant are set to begin.
We will move forward with construction of desalination, a major desalination plant. We have one that we are about to start, a small one that is a gift, a donation from the United Arab Emirates. It should be going in the Canada area, close to the shooting range. The UAE plant is ready. They have started work on the ground, not in terms of like constructing the plant, but doing the geological exploration or geotechnical exploration. So they're basically on the ground, and that plant will be starting in full construction in a few weeks or months, and I think that will be completed, if not late this year, very early next year.
A larger desalination plant is likely to be constructed in the same area. Mr. Williams said the addition to the water supply will help to relieve the shortages that are predicted to grow worse with reduced rainfall in the coming years.
We are also thinking that we will also locate the major one that we will construct at that same site and pump that water into Bastia. And that water will be able to also be fed westward as needed, and even eastward towards Keon if needed.
Residents are encouraged to practice water conservation techniques that help save gallons of water that's usually wasted every day. These techniques include turning off the tap when brushing teeth and getting soaped during showers, fixing leaky pipes, and washing dishes in tubs, one for washing and the other for rinsing. Former People's Labour Party candidate for constituency number 3 and deputy leader Akila Byron Nisbet has resigned from the PLP. She made the announcement in a letter to chair of the PLP, Warren Thompson, and a video statement on social media on Friday giving her reasons for the decision.
After the elections, I did some soul searching to determine the best path forward. What I did realize is that the party and leadership I once believed in had strayed away from its core principles, which no longer align with mine. If one wants to keep moving forward and upward, one will eventually have to let go of the load that is tying one's feet to the ground and hindering progress. I, therefore, must state here that I have made the decision to step away from the umbrella of the People's Labour Party with Dr. Timothy Harris as leader.
She said that she will, however, continue to advocate and fight for the betterment of the people of Constituency 3 and the country as a whole, and will use any platform she has to advance the party's cause. St. Kitts is being represented at the Roots America 2023 by a delegation led by Minister of Tourism, Honorable Marsha Henderson, as the ministry continues to network and negotiate growth opportunities for air service development and marketing to the destination. The event is touted as one of the region's leading events that allow industry professionals to build high-value relationships. Minister Henderson delivered an airlift update from Routes 23, announcing additional flights for the summer.
Over the past 2 days, my team and I have engaged in fruitful discussions with several airlines here at Roots Americas in Chicago. On the heels of our recent success with the introduction of Inter-Caribbean Airways, we continue to work to bring the waves of progress to our shores. As a result of our continued negotiations and submissions from the Deputy CEO at the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Mrs. Melnesia Marshall, we have obtained additional flights for the summer. For the St. Kitts Music Festival lovers, American Airlines has agreed to additional non-stop Miami flights for the 25th edition of the festival. On Wednesday, 21st June, we will have 2 inbound flights and 2 outbound flights on Sunday, 25th June, to accommodate our festival patrons.
She also announced 2 additional daily non-stop flights from Miami from August 15th to September 5th. Minister Henderson thanked the team at the St. Kitts Tourism Authority and encouraged all stakeholders to continue working together for the success of the sector.
The road ahead is one that is paved with opportunities. We must continue to work together. Our success as a destination is within reach. Let us continue to press forward, each individual doing his or her part to rebuild a stronger nation.
Minister Henderson is accompanied by tourism and transport officials, including Chair of the SKTA, Ermelyn Sebastian Duggins, CEO of the SKTA, Ellison Thompson, CEO of SCASPA, Adiola Moore, Deputy CEO of SKTA, Melnesia Marshall, and airlift consultant at the SKTA, Candice Kimmel. After the break, fire at Westbourne Gut, and Skellig announces power outages. Stay with us.
Here are your Horseless Value Mart IGA specials for March 23rd through April 5th. Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Almond Breeze, almond milk, just $9.99. Essential Everyday Salsas, just $9.99 each. Gatorade, $8.99. Country Cock Margarine, $27.99. Super Chill Sodas are just $6.99. Essential Everyday Freezer Bags, just $7.99. And now, our very low weekly value deals. IGA and Essential Everyday Chunk Light Tuna, Water and Oil, $3.49. IGA and Essential Everyday Cornflakes, $8.99. Arm & Hammer Liquid Detergent, $19.99. Dawn Dish Liquid Detergent, $13.99. Arm & Hammer Deodorant, $7.99. VO5 Shampoo and Conditioner, just $5.49. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your National Bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Hey hon, what's up? Hey girl, I just called you to tell you about this great deal that I'm about to get with an insurance company on my new car. Really? Yes, really, just $200 monthly for the next 12 months. That sounds too good to be true. Does it include windshield coverage? No, that's an additional cost. Does it include personal accident and medical expense coverage? Wait, no, it does not. What about act of God and riot and strife coverage? No, you know. Please tell me it at least includes some kind of no claims protection. It does not. Well, friend, the math is not mathing at all. With TDC Insurance, you got one rate and all that I mentioned included. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going on the website right now to get a quote. You definitely need to switch to TDC Insurance where the math is mathing.
At TDC Insurance Company, we take good care of you, guaranteeing you peace of mind.
Welcome back. Investigations continue into the cause of a fire at Westbourne Gut in the early hours of Friday morning. At around 2:20 a.m., fire officers responded to a call of a house fire at Westbourne Gut near the intersection with Fort Thomas Road. There they met a wooden structure that was used as the kitchen on fire. The lone occupant, Edward Matthew, said he was asleep at the time, but he woke up when he heard the commotion and jumped through a window to escape. After about 20 minutes, the firefighters managed to put out the blaze. The kitchen structure was destroyed, while part of the main house was scorched. ZIZ understands that the suspected cause of the fire was an unattended pot on the stove. No surrounding buildings were damaged, and no major injuries were reported. The St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, SKELEC, has announced scheduled power outages for next week. On Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Taylor's housing project will be affected. On Monday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Mount Idle housing project and Main Road and Middle Island Village will be affected. On Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Seamist Drive, Half Moon Bay, Mount Royal Frigate Bay will be affected. On Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Cabbage Tree Housing Project and Keon Village, Half Moon Villas and Sunwide Villas will be affected. And on Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Carifesta Phase 1 and 2, Lower Monkey Hill, John England Project and Parry Village will be affected. Premier of Nevis, Honorable Mark Brantley, gave his commitment and that of the Nevis Island administration to continue working closely with the Gingerland Secondary School, GSS, as they expand the educational infrastructure on the island. Mr. Brantley gave the comment at the end of a tour of the GSS on Thursday at the invitation of Principal Mr. Kanyo David. He said, quote, "I give my commitment and the administration's commitment to continue to work with you as we build out the infrastructure for education to ensure that our children have safe schools, good schools, and that our teachers and staff are comfortable as well," end quote. The Premier, who was accompanied by Minister of Education, Honorable Troy Liburd, and Mr. Kevin Barrett, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, noted that his visit came while the school was preparing for the Inter-High Championships during the upcoming weekend in St. Kitts. He used the opportunity to urge Nevisians to support both the GSS and the Charlestown Secondary School, whose students will be participating. Principal David thanked the officials for visiting the school and spending time with students and staff at the facility. Coming up in regional news, High Command of the RSS says increase in violence in member territories has alarming effect on societies. The details